What is a miracle? Today, the peace of God envelops me, and I forget all things except His love. This is, of course, very beautiful, and especially when we're in the process of accepting what peace is, accepting what love is. We're trying to accept it into our person, really trying to ingrain it into our system, right? It does seem as if that's necessary, and often we like to do this course a little upside down, a little backwards, because of how we perceive the world, how we understand our reality as what is upside down and backwards. It's kind of natural to assume that everything we read, such as this, is also in that upside down and backwards perspective. When in reality, this whole course has been about eliminating or letting go of the blocks that awareness to love. So that even in What Is a Miracle, as it talks about the awakening of love, that is the reality of what you are. And when we recognize what it truly is not just a loving phrase, not just a being a loving, peaceful person, but quite literally an alternate recognition of reality. So it is, and I want to keep emphasizing that it is a big deal. It's a huge thing. It's not a little, oh great, I'm peaceful. Though it can be used that way, and it is often that way until you get there. So perfectly acceptable to be more at peace, more loving, because you read some nice poetic words here, and it tunes you right in. It tunes you right in, and you just get into that perspective of what is. You might have an experience. You might be within that experience. You might be discovering something. Only really you can determine if it's actually happening. You might be completely delusional and crazy, so even you can't really determine if you are right or not. And nobody else will concur to it either, because once you know who you are, you don't need others' confirmation. That's not to know. That's to suspect. Once you know who you are, it's undeniable. It's undeniable for you, and it would naturally be undeniable for everyone, because they will see it in you. They will know it in you. Everyone reflects the denial in which you have already, and they're all playing along with that game, and will not cheat you by letting you have some sort of confirmation that you don't already have. God knows who you are, and it's silly to think you would be doubting, questioning, concerned if you got it right or not, when who you are knows who you are. You have to go all the way, or you're just practicing little steps, little by little. And that's perfectly acceptable, because that's what the majority of the population do, even in A Course in Miracles. And we just hypothesize and practice here and talk about it together, and you're like, yeah, that's great feelings, great feelings, great feelings. As if A Course in Miracles is only here to give you great feelings. Those things are natural, and that's what essentially what love and peace is, completely natural. It's the fact that you think they're not, which is unnatural, which is unusual, which is weird. It's weird. It's totally weird, man. If you recognized what it is, That even the miracle is of clearing out, coming into that clean slate, even just for an instant, and coming back and having that transformation, having that shifting occurring from what was previously, seemingly, to what is now. The transformation and acceptance of that miracle is naturally the experience of all knowledge, all recollection, all understanding. Yeah, peace of God is not just when you're sitting there, not just when you're meditating and at peace. It is continuous, it is always. And it can be doing or not doing anything. Anything. And still have that peace. So remember that it's always more depth, more layers to it. And as much as I want to say, yeah, you're already there, you would know if you're already there. No doubt in your mind whatsoever. No question, ooh, do I got it right? Or am I doing it right? Is this the right love? Is this the right this or that? Am I the Son of God or God? I don't even know for sure. Is this a dream reality? Am I one with God? Am I two with God? No doubts. Impossible. No longer present in the full recollection of love.